show you how to rank up mechs. I usually use Void Rake for Isovolts because he can one-shot the mech to use Bone Widow. I will be using my main for this. Gloom makes it really easy to defend Lloyd when he's powering up the crystals, and also when you're making the bait so you can walk into the Isovolt. If you're wondering my shards, here we go. I gave myself an infinity blessing so that way I can just rank up easier. The mech, I use Kuba Yanga to speed rank the mech. I do all 3 Isovolts and then I leave. I usually run Corrosive on Bone Widow's melee, but because we'll be fighting mechs, I went with Viral Radiation, because they're weak to radiation, weak to viral, and weak to heat. If you're wondering my primary build, here's my prime build. I don't really worry about my primary as much because we will be killing mostly with the mech. Here's my secondary. And here's my melee. For you that wonder what my Balefire build is, here's my Balefire build. I don't use the Balefire on like any of my builds, if I'm gonna be dead honest. So it just sits there collecting dust. But if you want the good build on Balefire, now you have one. I mostly use Yunaru for the armor bonus. Sentinel, there for utility and in companion works. I do have a build for a companion that heals mechs, but that's in my Orphix Venom video, so you might want to go look at that one. Here is my Bone Widow build that I'm working on by ranking it. And here's the melee right now. This is usually radiation, but yeah, I'm fighting fucking mechs, so I gotta go with that. Not radiation corrosive, but since I'm fighting mechs, it's fucking radiation. Here is my Void Rig. And here is my build that one-hits mechs. My Void Rig. You just cast a 4, aim right at their weak point, and instantly fucking kills them. And here's the... I can't remember if I already showed you my Yanga build or not, but, here you go. I use this as speed rank mechs. I do have plans to do a video soon on how to speed rank Arcwing gear. Like arc guns and shit like that. But until I do that, you are stuck with no necklace. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on that soon. But I want to get my mech done first. By the way, speaking of mechs, DE is reworking mechs soon, so if there's any time to re-rank your mechs, now would be the time. So when the rework comes out, you're already preset to utilize the rework. And here we go. So I usually go in.
There is so much to be done here on Deimos.
Talk to her. Oh yeah, that reminds me. By the way, there's a hidden Easter egg in.
Perhaps it's just as well.
You saw for a split second there.
If you gather the correct materials, you can persuade
For a split second there when I was clicking the Isovolt objective, the other objective.
Think of it like gathering
There
berries.
is a room in one of the Isovolts that
yummy for
is
a
a giant
door.
mouth in the
Let's
floor,
find some more.
and if you destroy a certain thing floating above it, it will trigger that mouth to attack you. And then you have to fight back by throwing a thing that's spitting out at you back
Very
into it.
unpleasant.
If
but
you do that
undoubtedly
enough,
what we need.
you
Just
get
a
access to
little
jump inside the hole in the ground, and there's a hidden mech in there that you can just grab and mess around with. And if you hijack said mech, it can actually complete the Nightwave challenge where you control mech. be fine in demos.
Now we just need a jug to mash everything together.
I hope we get that mech spawn. If we do, I can wait. So just do this. Oh yeah, I also use Unaru for its burst ability.
Do not let them disrupt the process.
If you want to know my on-call build, I did do a video on that. It's my Brojack video. If you're confused on that one, head over to that video, check that out. Wondering how to get call, do the new war, do Veil Breaker, and then go and grind call missions and buy the ship from the different shop and equip it as yours. It's yours. You don't have to have the ship equipped, you can just equip theirs. Another thing is you could also just buy the ship. If you're too fucking lazy to do call missions, just buy the ship. What's also nice about the call shit is it bypasses missions that have no specters restrictions, like our consorti, call can spawn in.
The combined sample is ready. Hurl it against Orifice Portal and it should open.
When you're grabbing this, do not heavy attack, like at all, or you will throw it. I am trying to resist right now, mostly because my favorite weapon in this game is a gunblade, so I have a very uncontrollable heavy attack finger.
We can access
So I was trying to hawk the heavy attack right there.
Inside. Warning. Toxicity levels in these tunnels are deadly even for Warframes. The vaults lie beyond, but they will be inaccessible until the toxicity has been reduced. Certain infested organisms are massively increasing the toxicity levels. Eliminate them.
Hey, we can use infested ick to keep the toxin off you. The biggest infested are coming. If we can make it through these, we'll make it to the ISO vault.
It's also nice this call is gonna kill a few enemies for me, so I don't have to kill them. If I can't get to the enemy, you'll get to it for me.
Toxicity is falling away to nothing with the infested gone. We can now access the isolation vaults. The Entranti ruins are close. Keep pushing, and you will be there in no time.
Okay, Chip. Now you just need to beat a necromech so you can explore the ruins in peace. Did I mention that part already?
It's funny, I've never played Borderlands, but Otak reminds me of Claptrap from Borderlands. How I know about him is for SharePoint. Someone showed me the game and I'm like, seems like a game I might play when I
The Guardian of the Vault
stuff
approaches.
out of the way.
You must defeat it, Tenno.
Too bad. Don't know if do enough damage and kill a mech. You're already out here.
You got his other arm! That's brilliant!
I confess I had my concerns, but that was expertly handled. The Guardian is completely disabled.
Alrighty. Honest, I do know how to do interception. I even did a video on how to do interception, but I'm just too busy bringing on the mech to ball my ass to respond to that one. I usually use Limbo for interception because it just makes it so much easier. Frost can be good too, Wisp can be good because we're shock modes. I mean, there's so many frames that can do interception.
There is one last obstacle to overcome before access is granted. Right this way.
There's also Octavia. At Zenistar, you throw Zenistar at one point, you put Octavia's mallet at another point. If you have the augment, you put another mallet at another point.
Shed no tears for the necromech, for they are now relentless enemies to all. And
Yeah,
there
so
is
when he's
no
hacking this one,
countermanding
I
that.
usually just... Use Children's 4 on that because it'll hoist enemies into the air and leave them there. And there's jack shit to do about it. On top of Gloom also slowing them down. And also Haven will do damage to them all the time. That. Okay. What are you gonna do? See, he tried to fucking land it here. He just got trapped. So I'll have to people that dump Pilgrims 4. If you want to dump it, to each your own, but you're missing out on pretty damn good rifle ability. And it's not like the pistol's good anyway. There's so many other weapons that outdo for a pistol anyway. Infestation are gonna try their best to get
Now that I have activated all of the generators, the vault door is now active and awaiting the correct code.
Now that that's done. Yep. Also, here's a tip for Isovaults over here. You can auto do the door. Like, you don't have to wait for the code to come up.
You can only make 3 mistakes before the vault
See?
will lock permanently. Be sure before you input.
The
Some
code
of the
didn't even
knowledge that
disappear
was
yet.
brought back from the void never left these vaults. I hope you can find a use for it.
You can just do that. You don't even have to.
Very, very good. You descend and return, most pleasing.
No, not.
So
Oh
many
yeah, also if you have a
descend and remain
resource
as
booster and
remains.
doubler,
Perhaps
you
you
can get
might
Argons
learn
from here
more
too.
once you strengthen your void connection.
You can get
It is a
Argons
difficult
from here.
place to navigate
So,
with only
that.
one eye open.
Just Nice if you also can get mech. Oh yeah, and if it's steel path, you also can have an acolyte attack you while you're doing ice vault. So bonus points there. Like so. How's it going, Missouri? Missouri wants to hide. Let's see how Missouri does against the mech. I don't know, Missouri. Violence. Yeah. There you go. Say. Oh no, he disables my abilities. What should I do? I Yanga him in the face. That's the third ice vault. Also, here's an art tip for you. You do not need to do the first ISO vault to get to the third one. You can just start the third one. Right from the get-go, you can just start ISO vault 3. Then ISO vault 1, 2, and 3. I just do all 3 because it's better.
The
Or rank
isolation
28 on
vault
the melee,
entrances
or
are
rank
deep
29
beneath
on.
the surface. We'll need to enter infestation. The infestation is strong, but strict. With the right materials, we can fool it into letting us enter. Collecting tissue samples from infested can supply us with a biological key. We will need additional samples, but this is a good start.
Now we just need a jug to mash everything together in. Now we're cooking. Uh-oh. Something's coming. Don't let her grab the snacks!
I will say one nice thing about Bowman Ovo is she can scan enemies using her exalted. I will say that.
Now take the concoction and throw it against the large cloaca I have marked on the map.
before it starts chewing! Oh, wow, it's so toxic in here it'll burn your casing off! We need to do something or the vault won't open!
Some of the infested are adding to the toxicity level. Deal with them quickly.
Hey, we can use infested ick to keep the toxin off you! Infested are coming! If we can make it through these, we'll make it to the ISO vault!
Toxicity levels are dropping now. The infested have retreated. We can proceed to the isolation vault.
Alright, in the second ISO vault you'll fight 2 mechs, and the third one you'll fight 3. So get rid of them now.
The Entranti ruins are close. Keep pushing, and you will be there in no time. There is a Guardian here, a necromech. You will need to destroy it so you can explore the ruins. Ah, the necromech Guardian is here. Defend yourself, Tenno!
Yeah, I was gonna say, Void Rig's gonna kill my mech. I should probably change my Stropha to,
Another arm out of action. Excellent work. Almost
radiation.
there. I confess I had my
Damage.
concerns, but that
But
was
Stropha
expertly
hits so
handled.
fucking hard it doesn't
The
even
Guardian
matter.
is completely disabled.
It doesn't even matter if it's corrosive, because the weapon just hits that damn hard. It doesn't care.
The Guardian of the Vault approaches. You must defeat it, Tenno. With both arms disabled, the necromech is still 40% combat effective. Do not stop attacking!
I have iron skin, so we gotta wait for that iron skin to go away.
And he's down! Never doubted you for a minute,
Keep
Ship.
it up. And there we go. Alright, let's get to the next vault. Same thing. Just bring out the mech, kill the enemies, defend, attack. The same, yeah, the usual. Reminds me, what rank is it? I was gonna say Bone will be that rank and by the time I do.
Come on! I'll show you the locks on the vault.
Oh, trust me, if I could take a mech and fucking Hydra and rank it up there, I'd do that. I say Hydra because you can't use gear wheels and onslaught is the fastest place in the game. So I have to go to second fastest, substitute.
tricky, ain't it? I think the family forgot a lot of what's really down here. Even before the infestation, they'd begun to stay away. Well, most of them had.
What's also nice about Deimos Infested is they have armor, so Hildren's Pillage isn't really that hindered, and Blazing Pillage exists too, so turns out
generators all active, it is now possible to open the vault. One obstacle remains. You can only make 3 mistakes before the vault will lock permanently. Be sure before you input.
There.
There's all kinds of stuff down here. The void stuff they never let out of ISO because it was so not fun.
You are to be congratulated, Tenno. Few can confront the guardians of the isolation.
Oh yeah, also if you want a good way to rank up your mech fast too, is you can stand in here and you can just spam.
But this must suffice for now.
You can also spam all your energy in here until you have no more energy. I'll also rank you up. But it works better with Void Break in the mines than it does with Bone Widow and her beam. So that's what you want to do. For every ISO vault you crack open, after you complete, you want to just stand there and spam your ability and get your energy to drop. Because that will actually count towards your XP bar too. Like, yep. But, yeah. I should also give you a tip all where in Isovault still, I don't know if I said this, but what I would highly suggest doing if you're doing an Isovault, don't just do Alt and Extract. If you really want to rank up Deimos fast, do all 3 Isovaults, but also mine everything from all 3 Isovaults. You'll get a lot of orbs from it. Yeah, so it's this one. See that little whitish blob right there? You shoot that, and it will begin a boss fight against a boss that really doesn't have a health bar. It's an interesting thing. And you don't need to do this Isovault specifically. It can spawn in the reg vaults. But it's that room you
Much
want
has
to
been
be in.
hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely
And he
contain
will
the
spit out
deepest
these
and
blobs
darkest
on the ground,
secrets.
and you pick them up
Find a way
and
to
throw
get
them
inside,
back in his
and the
mouth, but be
Necroloid
careful.
will guide you through.
They do toxin
See
damage
what's
and
happening
true
down
damage,
there.
which
Tell
will
me what he has
bypass
been
your
up to.
shields, but since it's also true
To
damage,
access the
it will
isolation
bypass your
vaults,
armor
you will need to find a way
regardless
through
of your
the
resistance.
infestation first.
So be aware of that. Be very aware. I hope we get
The
that one so I
infestation
can
is
just show you
strong,
what it's like.
but stupid. With the right materials, we can fool it into letting us enter.
It's also an easy way to get a free Necromac Matrix, because you could just let the Necromac you unlock from that room intentionally die, and it will drop one on death.
Infested gibbets. That should do nicely. Find more. Very unpleasant, but undoubtedly what we need. Just a little more. Excellent. Take what you have gathered and place it into the vessel. Be on the lookout for infested. They will likely come and investigate. Do not let them disrupt the process.
I see everything is sucking before, so I don't need a I can just go around and spam my floor. I have to respond to this, I can't. I couldn't fucking help it, man. I had to respond to that. It was calling my name. It was calling my name. I
Now
had
take the
to.
concoction and throw it
I
against
had
the large
to.
cloaca I have marked on the map.
Don't leave yourself so open to attack with sarcasm and remark. I can't. I couldn't help it.
There. Now we can progress into the tunnels. Do not dawdle! Airborne impurities from the infested have rendered these tunnels highly toxic to non-infested. We cannot access the vaults until the toxicity level has been reduced.
I can fucking help you, man.
Some of the infested are adding to the toxicity level. Deal with them quickly.
I couldn't
Use
help it.
organic samples to help stabilize yourself against the toxicity levels.
Death
The
left
infested
himself
carry their
so
own
fucking open
antidote
there.
of sorts.
I couldn't help it.
The strongest local infested are inbound. This is their last gasp. Defeat these and we should be clear to proceed. Toxicity levels are dropping now. The infested have retreated. We can proceed to the isolation vaults.
Just a little further. You're almost through the icky infested bits. The ruins await.
Ah, fuck. You do some for once sometimes.
Okay, Chip. Now you just need to beat a necromech so you can explore
This
the
is
ruins
almost
in
the
peace.
room.
Did I mention that part
did we get
already?
lucky? Oh, did we get lucky? Oh, please say we did get lucky. Please say we did get lucky. Oh, I think we did. No, it's just the basement.
Ah, the
Fuck.
Necromecha Guardian is here. Defend yourself, Tenno.
It's just the usual. Damn it! I was so hoping for that fun room.
Here's the big guy. He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip. Here's the big guy. He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip.
Yeah, if I switched to radiation, my Surfa would, but since I don't have radiation on my Surfa, I gotta work with what
With both arms disabled, the Necromech is still 40% combat effective. Do not stop attacking!
And he's down. Never doubted you for a minute, Chip.
Another arm out of action. Excellent work. Almost there.
And he's down. Never doubted you for a minute, Chip.
Another arm out of action. Excellent work. Almost there. I confess I had my concerns, but that was expertly handled. The Guardian is completely disabled.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna switch my Surfa to radiation build after this Ice Vault, so that way my Surfa will do that. Rather than having such a corrosive for every other enemy.
There is one last obstacle to overcome before access is granted. Right this way. Shed no tears for the Necromech, for they are now relentless enemies to all, and there is no countermanding that.
What's nice about the Jin is he will instantly divide me, so I don't need to worry about the Jin dying. Yeah. My brother used to use gun blades and one-shot liches ages ago, but with the change is to liches being resistant to gun blades and heavy attacks as a whole, I now just use good old Banshee seeded for most lich one hits. But if you want to see me get my mind blown, you should check out my lich video because Def traded me a lich that apparently is heavily resistant to my one-hit build. It's a fucking funny video. Like, my mind was blown. I was so baffled in that video. It was the funniest shit ever.
With the generators all active, it is now possible to open the vault. One obstacle remains. You can only make 3 mistakes before the vault will lock permanently. Be sure before you input. I do not know what riches you may find, if any, but you will certainly discover some small measure of wisdom locked away down here.
An interesting expedition, I trust. You did well, according to Lloyd. A reward is in order for your efforts. I do hope you'll go again. There is so much more to be found. Things hidden from a mundane gaze.
Alright, I'll extract, so I don't bore you guys. But, yeah, this is how I bedrocked up my void rig. I just did this. Another good way is Railjack Survival. If you want to go there, you could do that. I wouldn't suggest the Lua mission because you would get kicked out of your mech after a short duration. But, yeah. Now you know how to rank up a mech.